Do you remember, oh, way back when? Dirt roads and summer wind. Mama's porch, daddy's gym. Where did all that time go, friend? 12 years old with muddy boots, fishing line and barbecue, sweet tea sipping afternoons, nothing but the sky so blue. Used to race through cotton fields, grandpa's stories felt so real. Church bells ringing Sunday still, miss that old familiar feel. Now I'm counting years instead of fireflies, living fast but missing slow goodbyes. Do you remember, way back when? Dirt roads and summer wind. Mama's porch, daddy's gym. Where did all that time go, friend? Corner store for penny candy, pocket change was always handy. Bare feet on the gravel landing, simple life, nothing fancy. Porch swings creaking through the night, stars above my only light. Everything just felt so right before I learned to fight this fight. Now I'm counting years instead of fireflies, living fast but missing slow goodbye. Do you remember, way back when? Dirt roads and summer wind. Mama's porch, daddy's gym. Where did all that time go, friend? Sometimes I drive through my old town, windows down, music loud, see my past in every cloud. Wonder if I'd go back now. Would I trade what I became for that boy without the pain? Guess some things just can't remain, but the memories stay the same. Do you remember, way back when? Dirt roads and summer wind. Mama's porch, daddy's gym. Where did all that time go, friend? Do you remember, way back when? Yeah. Down south, where I'm from. Back roads and dirty boots, that's how I roll. Country boy with that flow, that's my soul. Trap beat, but I stay real, never fold. Back roads and dirty boots, that's how I roll. I've been grinding since I was knee high. Mud on my kicks, head held up to the sky. Mama taught me work hard, never lie. County line to county line, that's my ride. Cornfields and cotton rows, that's my view. Sweet tea sipping while I'm spitting what's true. Y'all talking fast life, but I'm cool. Slow it down, take it back to the root. Back roads and dirty boots, that's how I roll. Country boy with that flow, that's my soul. Trap beat, but I stay real, never fold. Back roads and dirty boots, that's how I roll. Granddaddy's farm where I learned my way. Sun up to sundown every damn day. Callous hands but my heart don't stray. From the land that raised me, here I stay. Pickup truck with the windows down, favorite song blasting through the town. All my people know me by the sound. Southern boy, never gonna back down. Back road, that's where I belong. Dirty Bruce. Been here all along. Country soul. That's what makes me strong. Back road roads and dirty boots, that's how I roll. Country boy with that flow, that's my song. Trap beat, but I stay real, never fold. Back roads and dirty boots, that's how I roll. Yeah. Rubber sound, that's my life. Back roads, country boy for life. Start the day before the sun, fucking cold and half awake. Boots got holes, mud on my face, dogs all yapping at the gate. Let the steel jaws do they vicious work, walk the line, can't make a mistake. I still smell blood from last week, coon fur left on the crate. Don't ask me why I keep at it, don't ask if I give a damn. Razor wire for a backbone, scars I know you'll never understand. Go and try your luck out here where the dirt bites back. Every day's a fight and I ain't got jack but traps and curses, bones in a sack. I run my line and I don't look back. I got calluses, mean a snake can't wash the stink from my hands. Every night a busted knuckle, every dawn it rains again. Critters screaming, hawks circling, can't trust a goddamn friend. I count every dollar by the pelt, no gold, no making amends. This line's all spit and wire, guts and busted plans. You think you're tough, you ain't shit till you bleed in these lands. Go and try your luck out here where the dirt bites back. Every day's a fight and I ain't got jack with traps and curses, bones in a sack. I run my line and I don't look back. Ain't no judge but the weather, ain't no jury but the wind. Tell me you love me, then spin when I turn. Hell, this is where I am. Go and try your luck out here where the dirt bites back. Every day's a fight and I ain't got jack but traps and curses, bones in a sack. I run my line and I don't look back. Creek's got my soul in the black. Boots on mud. Whitewood splits running across my field. Dust settles my silence sealed. Boots scrape dirt, wild grass bent. Empty porch, shades where I went. Chain swing low, pickup rumble slow. Wind pulls soft, nowhere to go. Creek cut thin, faded blue sky. Dry fence line just standing by. Wish I could cross, just say a word. Time moves slow, edges blur. Moon rides up, but hopes fall down. Left with grit out on this ground, waiting on fence lines, cold sip of night. Gravel in my memory, far from the light. Hands in my pockets, hat brim pulled outside, hoping for a sign, but none inside. Hound barks low, far off lane, cicadas hum out, steady refrain. Split rail shadow stains on the wood, got beats in my chest, misunderstood. Four wheels, I don't know where to roam, out past the pasture calling home. Old truck radio static and dust, missed every message just left to rust. Stars blink out, the wish it still does. Lines, cold sipping night, gravel in my memory, far from the light. Hands in my pockets, had breath pulled tight, hoping for a sign, but none inside. Fence lines, still I linger, I wait. One boot print left, closing the gate. Slow, sun's low. Dirt car creeping past the mailbox bin, fiddle in the distance, winds whispering friend. Boot heels weaving weeds underneath, my mind's been meandering, restless out of reach. Crickets keeping tempo, fence posts lining rows. First taste of trouble, caught between those blows. Never told the tale, just let the night unfold. Silence sitting simple, sick and scared with soul. Where's my stays? Got a radiant on or tile, thinking worried to stay, but forced to spiral. One night towards birth, guillotinous Banjos face. Alliteration, stay at that southern base. Fence line faith, I'm leaning on old pine. Fingerprints faded in the porch dust mine. Cornbread comfort barely fills my heart's place. Alliteration, stay steady, that southern pace. Summer sweat seeping, cuffs rolled up tight. Chevrolet grinding, gravel moon wrangles by. Cousins calling, cattle stamp chewing nearby. Mama's words linger, lessons I can't deny. Dog's nose nuzzling, picket in the field. Promise runs parallel, long and left unsealed. I shuffle in my shadow, a slow country rap. Sunshine stinging, never clear the map. Fence line faith, leaning on memories light. Shirt sags heavy with old hope sci-fi. Porch swing restless, rhythm in my bones. Alliteration echo, nowhere left alone. Yeah, split rail boundaries, the nights never pale. Heartbeats hitchhike down a dusty detail, wishing, wanting, walking homespun ground. If true side yonder, I ain't lost what I found. Fence line faith, I'm steady in this space. Faded photograph, feelings time won't erase. Cornbread and comfort, longing always stay. Strictly flowing forward, fence line fade remain. Fence line fade, never gone too far. Longer lines linger beneath the southern stars. Yeah. Boots in the dirt's how we do it down here. Woke up this morning, same damn routine. Coffee black, same old scene. Bills stacking high, ain't nothing new. Same problem, same damn crew. I'm sick of this shit, sick of the grind. Sick of these motherfuckers messing with my mind. Down in the country where the real ones stay, but I'm getting fed up with the bullshit every day. Working my ass off from dawn to dusk. Hands covered in dirt, sweat, and rust. Boss man talking about cutting my pay. I'm about to lose my shit in the worst fucking way. These city folk come down here acting like they know, telling us how to live, where the hell we should go. But I was born in these backwoods, raised in this clay, and I ain't going nowhere, this is where I fucking stay. I'm sick of this shit, sick of the grind. Sick of these motherfuckers messing with my mind. Down in the country where the real ones stay, but I'm getting fed up with the bullshit every day. Muddy boots, dirty jeans, that's the life that I live in these scenes. Ain't no fancy cars or designer clothes, just a man and his anger, that's how it goes. Government man knocking at my door, saying I owe money that I ain't got no more. Taxing my land, taxing my time. I'm about to commit a motherfucking crime. Neighbors acting shady, friends turning fake. How much more this bullshit can a man take? I'm keeping it real while they playing games, and I'm sick of their lies and they fucking claim. Sick of this shit, sick of the grind. Sick of these motherfuckers messing with my mind. Down in the country where the real ones stay, but I'm getting fed up with the bullshit every day. That muddy boots and a pissed off attitude, that's all a man needs when he sees sick of the few. Down south we keep it real, keep it raw, but damn I'm tired of the shit, that's my law. Yeah. Again, still got your voice drifting in on the wind. Sunrise breaks through the cold and the dew. Old boots soak, but I keep coming through. Same old shirt, same hands that shook yours. Early morning hush ain't asking for more. It's just this line in the pines, line in the pines. Walking it over 1,000 times. Keeping it plain, keeping it mine. Holding on tight to the line in the pines. Trap, snap, shut, blues tells me where you've been, I follow them down. Let the memories in, it's just this line in the pines, line in the pines, walking in it over 1,000 times. Keeping it plain, keeping it mine, holding on tight to the line in the pines. Time it's just this line in the pines, line in the pines, walking it over 1,000 times. Keeping it plain, keeping it mind, holding on tight to the line in the pines. The pines, line in the pines. Yeah. Hey, what you know about riding down them roads? Dirt still caked on the sides of my boots. What you know about small town codes? Everybody seeing everything you do. Yeah. Long nights, Porch Swing Creek, blue tick hound stirred up heat, tire spinning, old 4C, red mud stains on denim deep. Hollering around screen door clap, mama in the kitchen sipping on black. Got that chew in my back pocket flat, nothing but fields and the fence line. What you know about riding down them roads? Dirt still caked on the sides of my boots. What you know about small town codes? Everybody seeing everything you do. Mosquito bites on sunburned skin, baling twine on the dash tied in. Nobody new makes it past the bridge. Seen them all turn back, tucking in they grins. Barn dance radio shook real slow. Word gets out then everybody know. Ain't no secrets too quick, they show. You can't play real when you're from out of zone. Hold up, how you claim a piece of this side? Can you show scars from them barbed wire lines? Did you ever mean what your daddy left behind? Tell me straight, you just talking, know you tried. What you know about riding down them roads? Dirt still caked on the sides of my boots. Everybody seeing everything you do. Wind cuts sharp like the words we toss. Sun dips down as a heart gets lost. Old dogs howl, you feel that cost. This ain't for show, this more than gloss. You act like you grew it here, but did you pull them weeds? You talk like you cut your teeth. Can you prove that piece? What you know about riding down them roads? Dirt still caked on the sides of my boots. What you know about small town codes? Everybody seeing everything you do. What you know? what you know. Yeah. You know I've been riding these dusty roads. You know I've been carrying these heavy loads. Started early when the sun don't shine. Started early on that county line. Back roads, that's where I go. Back roads, that's all I know. Back roads, mud on my boots. Back roads, digging up roots. Back roads, money so slow. Back roads, that's how I roll. You see me working when the heat gets high. You see me working till the day goes by. Been doing this since I was knee-high small. Been doing this through every rise and fall. You know these fields, they don't lie to me. You know these fields, they're my family. Back roads, that's where I go. Back roads, that's all I know. Back roads, mud on my boots. Back roads, digging up roots. Back roads, money so slow. Back roads, that's how I roll. Tell me where you gonna be. Tell me where you gonna be when the harvest comes around. When the harvest comes around, tell me you'll remember me. Tell me you'll remember me on that old familiar ground. On that old familiar ground. You think about those city folks sometimes. You think about those fancy dollar signs. But I keep pushing through the dirt and grind. But I keep pushing 'cause this life is mine. You understand what matters in the end. You understand this land will be my friend. Back roads, that's where I go. Back roads, that's all I know. Back roads, mud on my boots. Back roads, digging up roots. Back roads, money so slow. Back roads, that's how I roll. Back roads, that's how I roll. That's how I roll. Yeah. I'm thinking about this life. Let me tell you why they keep telling me to move away. Why they keep saying that I gotta change. Why they don't see what I see every day. Why they don't get it's where I wanna stay. Got my truck, got my land, got my family, got my plan. Got my roots deep in this sand. This is me, this is who I am. Why can't they see the beauty in the mud? Why can't they feel the country in my blood? Why they keep pushing me to leave this place? Why can't they see the smile upon my face? Every morning I wake up the same. Every morning I'm proud of my name. Every sunset looks just like a flame. Every day here I'm playing my game. Got my boots, got my hat, got my dogs, got my cat, got my porch where I'm at. This is home, this is that. Why can't they see the beauty in the mud? Why can't they feel the country in my blood? Why they keep pushing me to leave this place? Why can't they see the smile upon my face? They say the city's where you make your mark. They say the lights are better than the dark. But I know better, I know who I are. Country boy with a country heart. Why can't they see the beauty in the mud? Why can't they feel the country in my blood? Why they keep pushing me to leave this place? Why can't they see the smile upon my face? Yeah. Back roads forever, that's where I stay.